We have learned that to be a good digital citizen, we must show trustworthiness. This is one important characteristic of a digital citizen. Talk to a partner and name the attributes of a person who is trustworthy with technology. Someone who sticks to a plan, keeps promises, practices self-control, and tells the truth. Digital citizens are not only trustworthy, but they are also kind. Just like Digi, when you were young, you learned what it meant to be kind. Kindness means having the quality of being friendly, generous, and considerate. Here are some ways to show kindness in our everyday lives. Can you think of other ways to show kindness in your everyday life? When Digi was your age, he had been told that to be able to use technology, he needed to show kindness. At first, this confused him. He believed that he was kind and nice to people every day. What did this have to do with technology? Being kind when using technology is a lot like being kind in real life. However, it's important to remember that when you are communicating with someone through a device, you are not communicating face-to-face. You can't read the other person's body language to see their emotions and feelings. Digi started thinking about being kind online and realized that he had to know how to show kindness when he was behind a screen and not face-to-face. Being kind while using technology means that you use positive language, show empathy and respect, handle disagreements appropriately, and report unkind behavior. Your teacher is going to do an activity with you right now to help you learn about being kind online and offline. You will be completing a Venn diagram in pairs. Here, let me show you what I mean by Venn diagram. You will compare and contrast what it means to be kind offline with what it means to be kind online. When you are finished, you will discuss your findings with the class. Your words are a reflection of who you are. You can be nice, generous, and caring, but if you post negative thoughts, bad language, or hurtful words, others will not see you as kind. People judge you based on the things that you post or text. When you post things, you cannot take these words back. You must always ask yourself, am I proud of the things I said? Would it bother me to have my family read my words? If you wouldn't feel comfortable with your family reading your words, chances are you are not using positive language. Showing empathy means having the ability to understand and care about the feelings of others. Showing respect means to show consideration for someone. Empathy and respect go hand in hand. Think about how you treat others in your everyday life. If you see someone crying, you might feel bad for them and ask them if they are okay. If someone is excited to share a project with you, you would likely be respectful and give them a compliment. There was a time when Digi had to learn the hard way about how important it is to show empathy and respect for others. Digi can remember back a few years ago to when his teacher gave his class their first collaborative slideshow presentation assignment. This meant that the class would be working in groups of 4 to create a slideshow together. Their job was to describe each of the 7 continents. Digi can recall how excited the class was for this project. They couldn't wait to get started. At first, everything was going well. His team started by making a plan for who would work on each slide. Digi put a lot of work into his slide about Africa. He included pictures, charts, descriptions, and links. One night at home, he decided to show the slideshow to his family. When he logged on, he noticed that the slide on South America was not up to his standards. There were misspellings, the picture was not one he would have chosen, and he did not like the background. Digi made the decision to erase the slide and create his own. He felt that he could do a much better job. After recreating the South America slide, he felt proud of the project and shared it with his family. How do you think his teammate felt when he logged on the next day to see that Digi had completely changed his work? How would you feel if this happened to you? You can probably guess what happened next. Digi's teammate was very upset and told the teacher what happened. The teacher was very upset with Digi. He was not allowed to work on the project anymore. He did not show empathy or respect to his teammate. Digi had to write an essay about the continents and was no longer able to use technology. He was not happy with this consequence. But what was worse was that he did not realize how this would make his teammate feel. Digi apologized to his teammate and was forgiven. He learned a valuable lesson. He learned that kindness means communicating with teammates when working on a project and offering suggestions in a respectful way. He learned to think about others' feelings before altering their work. A digital citizen knows that when working together using technology, there must be respectful communication and regard for each other's feelings. One day, it is going to happen. You are going to disagree with someone over a project involving technology, over someone's opinion online, or even about someone's choices that they are making using a device. It is important for digital citizens to learn how to handle these disagreements appropriately. People who are impulsive react quickly without thinking. Examples of being impulsive might be firing off a mean text, changing someone's work, or posting something negative about the person you are in a disagreement with. What do you think would be the consequences of acting out impulsively? When you are feeling upset over a disagreement, the best way to handle the situation so that you don't do something that you will later regret is to put down your device and take a break from technology. Sometimes it will help you to do something calming, like take a walk outside, practice breathing deeply, talking to a trusted friend or family member, or even being active. You need some time to clear your mind and think about your reaction. Remember, when you post something or text something, you can't take it back. Even if you delete it later, it has already been seen by others. At this point, it is too late and the damage has been done. Have you ever heard the term cyberbullying? What do you think it means? Cyberbullying is the use of electronic communication to bully or intimidate someone else. Nearly all states have laws in place that make cyberbullying a criminal activity. Cyberbullying takes many forms. Hacking into someone else's account, even on a game, and posing as that person can be considered cyberbullying. Texting mean things or posting videos about someone else are also considered to be cyberbullying. Schools and families take these kinds of activities very seriously. Digital citizens understand the importance of being kind when using technology and do not engage in these mean-spirited activities. Chances are you might run into a situation in which you or someone you know is the victim of a cyberbully. There are actions you can take when this happens. The first step when you see cyberbullying taking place is to immediately tell a trusted adult. Don't be scared of what others think about you for telling. By notifying an adult, you are showing that you are trustworthy and responsible. Cyberbullying is very dangerous as it can damage someone's self-esteem and self-worth. It is important to get an adult to help. If you are the victim of cyberbullying, it is important to remember that the problem is not with you. The bully is likely going through a hard time and taking out his or her hurt feelings by hurting others. It is also very important to remember that you should never seek revenge and reply to negativity. This could make you a cyberbully yourself. You can block the bully's phone number and email address to stop them from communicating with you. Always let the adult know what is going on at every step of the way, and never stop reporting about what the cyberbully is doing until the situation has been handled. Kindness online takes many forms. Digital citizens recognize the importance of being kind. When being trusted to use technology, you must use positive language, as your words are a reflection of you. You must also show empathy and respect for others by communicating in a way that reflects kindness. There are times when you will need to put your device down and take a break before handling a disagreement. This will help you to monitor your words and actions. Finally, you should never use technology as a way to threaten, embarrass, or intimidate someone. If you see this being done, you must report it to an adult immediately.